What is going on, guys? Welcome back, and today we are in Miami. Yes, that is correct. My home turf. Miami is where I've pretty much grown up my entire life. Ever since I was a baby, went to school here, went to college here, went to graduate school here, lived here, did all the things here. So this is a place that's very near and dear to my heart. So it's really cool being back for the first time on a motorcycle, on two wheels. So this is definitely going to be a different perspective. And today we're just driving around, seeing the sights, seeing what it's like down in Miami. Maybe we'll see some cool cars, some cool bikes on the road. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I didn't really know how to dress for today, so I'm kind of layered, and it's in the 70s. I'm a little toasty, so it's not bad once I'm moving, but yeah, at a standstill, I can feel the heat. It wouldn't be Miami if you didn't feel hot, so, you know, it fits. Ooh, we got some little wheelie action over here. Don't demonetize me, YouTube, even though I'm not monetized anyway. The old school. And this is the Palmetto Bay neighborhood, and as you can see, very famous are the cyclists. A lot of aggression, a lot of testosterone, a lot of Lance Armstrongs out here. So yeah, definitely easier to pass on a bike though, which is nice. Thank you. Yeah, so the plan is to head more towards the city center of Miami. I'm not really too sure what we're going to do over there, but yeah, there's a lot to see, a lot to do down there. I'm hoping the weather holds out because I believe at noon, right now it's almost 10, at noon the weather starts to get a little sketch with some rain. So hopefully we can be in and out in no time. I'm kind of doubting it, so I might have to pull over and get some shelter at some point, but it's okay. Ooh, we got a little Ferrari 458 or a Ferrari 488. Can't really tell the difference. I'm slacking. I'm slipping. Ever since I got into motorcycles, I started slipping on my cars. So I was a big time car guy, and still am a big fan of cars. But yeah, now that I'm on bikes, this is definitely taking the number one step on the podium for me. Oh man, passing cyclists is so much easier on a motorcycle. Look at that. I don't even have to go in the other lane. See, this is why people should ride motorcycles and not drive cars. And that concludes my TED Talk. And how can I forget? You guys are probably wondering, how did you get to Miami on your bike? Yeah, I rode about 3.5, 4-ish hours on my bike to Miami. I had a couple of side bags on the bike. I had a backpack on me, and it was a little road trip. It was really cool. First ever road trip of that length. And yeah, I felt fine. I felt like I could have gone longer than the 4 hours it took me to get here. And the little CB500 did pretty well. No issues with it. I was a little nervous, not gonna lie. It was the furthest trip on this bike, and you know, I know it's reliable, but you never know until you put something to the test. But no issues whatsoever. And today, again, started right up, just riding along. So yeah, you can't go wrong with good old Honda reliability. So this neighborhood that we're in now is now the Pine... No, lies. This is not Pinecrest. This is Coral Gables. So in Miami's divided into a bunch of like mini cities, essentially, that have their own jurisdictions. And Coral Gables, you can tell we're in Coral Gables by looking at the street signs. The street signs here are basically stones on the ground. I think it might be limestone, I'm not sure. But yeah, they tell you the street. So almost every city here has unique street signs. So that's a little fun fact. Yeah, this is Coral Gables right now. This is big time money. Like you can see right there, that's a gated community. This is probably one of the more expensive, if not one of the most expensive areas in Miami, but absolutely beautiful. Man, it is so cool doing this drive on a bike. It is, wow. It is so freaking cool, man. Here's the infamous little traffic circle. Thank you, even though you had the right of way. I appreciate it. I don't feel like stopping and putting my feet down. God, just look how beautiful all of this is, man. Like, what? I've seen this a million times, but again, it's just really cool. Different perspective on a motorcycle. Thanks. So now we're going towards Coconut Grove. Coconut Grove is probably my favorite neighborhood in Miami. Just because it's chill, it's cool, obviously, it's expensive, of course. At this point, every single neighborhood in Miami is expensive. It doesn't really matter where you live. But yeah, I just love the natural beauty here. It's also, I think, probably one of the older neighborhoods. You can see these houses are pretty old by Miami standards. Oh, careful. The traffic on this road in the mornings. I used to take this road in the mornings to go to work because I worked in downtown Miami, and I live down south. And yeah, the traffic in the mornings here, no freaking joke. It will make you question your sanity. More Lance Armstrongs. It's gonna be a theme on Miami. In the more affluent neighborhoods on the weekends, you're gonna see millions of Lance Armstrongs out there on the bike. And when I say Lance Armstrong, like I'm not saying it with hate. Like, you know, you guys are doing your thing. I just think it's funny. And this is Coconut Grove. This is like the central commercial area. Lots of restaurants, some bars, boutique shops, you name it. This is really cool. And once every year they have a huge art fair here. Really cool art pieces, really cool art show. A lot of cafes, as you can see. This is really popular especially for like brunch. People love coming out here on the weekends for brunch. We got the green light. Why is everyone going so slow? I mean, Coconut Grove is on the glow up, for sure. They've got a lot of new, really nice new apartment buildings under construction, opening up. They have the whole like new Bayside area here that they've completely redone, and it looks incredible. Some nice restaurants too. Bayshore Club is down there. I've been to Bayshore Club a few times. The food is okay. You go really more for kind of like the ambiance, to be honest, if we're gonna be honest. But unfortunately, that's a lot of places in Miami. You're going for the ambiance. So yeah, you've got Bayshore Club down there. You've got a new regatta place down there as well. That's actually pretty cool. I liked it. Only went for drinks though. Not sure how the food is. It's kind of like a really, really fancy bougie food hall. So they got like little food hall vendors, and then they got a really nice bar in the middle. Here, definitely gotta watch out with people pulling out in front of you. Happens a lot in the car. I can imagine how frequent it is on a bike. And then we've got Monty's by the water over there, really famous restaurant down here in Miami. And I used to live in these apartments right there. So, I mean, restaurant, water, bars, park, beautiful outdoors. It was a really cool, it was a really crappy apartment. There we go. It was a really crappy apartment. It was really tiny. It was a studio apartment, but you know, when you're in an area like this, you'll take what you can get. But oh my gosh, dude, that place was so crappy, and it smelled so bad. It was like super moldy. Yeah, would not. I'd rank it 2 out of 10, and that 2 was only because of the location. So it looks like the weather is holding out pretty decently. So I think what we're gonna do is head on to Key Biscayne. And we got our bike buddy in the middle lane up here, getting cut off by a car. It's like a Yamaha of some sort. XSR 700 maybe. Yeah, this is Key Biscayne. Surprise, surprise. This is another independent city, if you if that's what you want to call it. Word of advice: when you're on Key Biscayne, do not. Is this a lane? I don't know what this is. We'll see if the spot I'm thinking about is open. Oh, word of advice, don't speed, because there's always police waiting for you here. Okay, I'm just gonna do 4 miles an hour here. Cool. What are we doing? It's a really hard decision, I know. It's really, really, really hard. Yeah. Ooh. Is that a GTR? It is a GTR. Very nice. Damn, that's a nice GTR. GTR is probably one of my goats, my all-time favorites. Just any generation, even the new ones. I just love anything and everything GTR. Let's go this way. But yeah, there you go, guys. The skyline of downtown Miami. Beautiful view. You can see the port of Miami there. All the ships lined up. Over there, you're going to find Miami Beach, downtown, Key Biscayne, and then where we came from, that way, Coconut Grove. Let's do a little picture action. Very nice. Now, let's check the weather. When is it going to rain? 60% chance of rain in a half an hour. I don't really like that. The rain is coming. I can literally feel the temperature drop right now. So yeah, let's skedaddle. I want to do a longer video for you guys, but yeah, this is just not gonna happen. At least not today. You know, the weather's not gonna cooperate. But the weather did hold out long enough, so I can show you a little bit of some neighborhoods in Miami and a little downtown. Not downtown, but Key Biscayne. Looking at downtown from Key Biscayne. I'm gonna cut the video here, guys, because I think my battery's gonna die. I got spare batteries with me, but I can't really pull over right now. So hope you enjoyed a little bit of Miami, a little bit of my home turf. I hope to be back here soon on a permanent basis, but for now, just give you guys this little bit of a teaser. So until the next time, guys, peace.